Wolves decided to part ways with Vitor Pereira following their miserable start to the campaign at Molineux. Pereira was sacked after Wolves lost 3-0 to Fulham at Craven Cottage on 1 November, having failed to win a game in the Premier League this season. The Portuguese boss had been under pressure for several weeks, with many questioning Wolves' decision to hand Pereira a 3-year contract in September. Rob Edwards has agreed to become the new Wolves manager after deciding to leave Middlesbrough just months after joining the Championship club. Former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson exclusively told Football Insider Pereira is only likely to be paid 1 year's salary despite signing a new 3-year deal at Wolves. Pereira has been questioned for his decision-making this season after initially making a strong impression at Molineux earlier this year. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider about Pereira's termination fee, Borson said, "It's extremely rare that you have a certain contract and they say, well, if we sack you, we will pay you everything else until the end of the contract. It's just not usually the way it works." More Football Insider stories. Usually there'll be a notice period, where especially lower down the league, there's been a notice period. So, we'll pay you 1 year's salary, we'll pay you 6 months' salary, we'll pay you 2 years' salary, whatever it is. But it's like that one where Alan Pardew had an 8-year contract at Newcastle. Then there was a 6-year David Moyes contract at Manchester United. In neither of those cases were those managers paid the full term. We know that David Moyes was paid nowhere near the full 6 years, and he was sacked after about 9 months, so it just doesn't work that way. People keep talking about it. But as I say, it's just not the way that the contracts work. Likewise, they don't work in a completely conventional sense. Pereira managed to keep Wolves in the Premier League last season following his arrival in December, but the situation has turned sour at Molineux in recent weeks. Pereira's contract likely matched ex-Man United manager's deal. Borson revealed the details, and Pereira's contract will be similar to some former Man United managers. Moyes was paid £5 million when he left Manchester United, which is probably 1 year's salary, I would think at the time, said Borson. Van Gaal was paid £8 million, but I don't know how many years he had left. Mourinho did a better job, he got £20 million, so the managers do sometimes have long notice periods. Actually, all of these will have been for the entire coaching staff, not just the individual managers, but you get a feel for it. Moyes is the most obvious one, where he's sacked after 9 months of a 6-year contract. We can be sure that he wasn't only paid £1 million a year as Manchester United manager, so I would think he would have been paid £5 million a year. That would be the same with Pereira, I would think either 6 months or 1 year. Wolves are 8 points from safety at the bottom of the Premier League table as they face a difficult task preserving their top-flight status this season.